Thanks for joining us again, folks, on the channel. This is the Hoppy Hippie here with a review for you this evening, and it's one that's been in my fridge since December's batch, so just the end of November I've had it. Well, it was a lonesome figure in there this morning until I put more in with it. But this is from, let's just change my glasses first of all here, into the readers. Right, so this is Polar Ice Walls, and it's from Wild Card and Liquid Light. I think it's a compilation, a collab. It's from London, England. It's a style pale ale, 4%, enjoy it, 7 in it, it's vegan friendly. Tasting notes: juicy pale ale mashed and hot with pale malt and a blend of oats, citra leaf and cascade, added in the whirlpool at the end of the boil. Then fermented to a specially selected yeast for a high gravity, sweet finish, dry hopped with Cryo Simcoe and Cryo Mosaic hops. To the eye it's hazy straw, to the nose it's citrusy and it's Citra, Cascade, Simcoe and Mosaic hoppage. Wild Card Brewery. There's the can. The polar ice walls are a vast geographical phenomenon that surround the flat earth. Without these walls, the oceans would drain from the face of the disk. There's lots of theories about that, isn't there? I'm certainly not of the globe space trek variety, but I'm into above. I don't think there's ice walls round about it, but for instance, when you look at my, you see the ham radio sitting here. When you point your beam, you set yourself in the centre. When I point my beam at Australia, I'm facing north here. You're facing north. Australia's 10 past 2. So that alone, going by the antenna map, the azimuthal equidistant projection, or whatever it's called, it's not going to run a ball. Anyway, we digress. Let's get to this beer here. Wow, that's certainly not flat, I'll tell you that. That was a close call. That's not flat in the slightest. I've not even got an emergency clutch. I've got a hanging behind me, is there? Aye. Well, there you go. Bit of theorising there, obviously. So, let's see this. It's slightly hazy, you can see through it. There's a bit of a carbonation there. Pineapple-y, citrusy. Smells not too bad. The Cascade and the Simcoe is what's going to make it a nice one, isn't it? It's two of my favourite hops. Oh, the nice white head, pure white head. Just your usual pineapple. Nothing different from the rest of the other ones. It's hopped the same, so it smells nice. Let's get going for a tasty. Bottoms up. That's lovely beer, that. That's a lovely beer. It's nice and the pineapple the whole way. What you just look for now is a slice of pizza I put it on. Could this video get any more controversial? What can I say? Spidergraph here says it's 3 out of 5 hoppy, 3 out of 5 sweet, 3 out of 5 mouthfeel, 4 fruit, 4 floral, 3 bitter. Well, that is a bit right. As it's 4 out of 5 fruit, the predominant experience here is the pineapple kind of experience. Very light hint of orange zest there as well, grated orange zest. It's a nice beer. It's a nice beer, folks. What can I say? That's it. I've got it at the right temperature. It says it's about 6-7 degrees. That's perfect. So, flat earth beer that's far from flat. Juicy pale, citra leaf cascade added well till the end of boil, fermented with special high yeast for a high gravity sweet finish. And then dry hopped at the end. 4%. For something that's only 4%, there's plenty going on there, I must say. Sometimes you get 4% stuff and it's just like dirty dishwater. But this isn't bad at all. So let's go for a score here, out of 10. Well, for the balls to put on it what they put on it and call it what it's called, and the flavour's pretty good as well, so this is going to get a big whopping. Could sit and enjoy that all night. A whopping 9. Point. Bajink. 9.9.5. There we go. Bottoms up. Sometimes you have to put your head above the pulpit, ain't you? That's what these guys have done, and I applaud them all the way. So, 9.5, 9.9.5 for the Polar Ice Walls by Wildcard Brewery, London, Englandshire. Cheers guys for joining us in this video. Hope to see you back on the channel again. Catch you later.